Rams hit each other with 60 times the force needed to crack a human skull. We domesticated sheep about 10,500 years ago from mouflon near Turkey and Iran. Unlike cats, which chose to hang around humans, sheep were just herding animals we figured out we could make follow us and then eat. But they gave us something amazing in return, wool to protect us from the environment and keep us warm in winter. Originally, we didn't have a way to collect the wool. We would just follow the herd around and pick the wool up off the ground as it shed. We did that for several thousand years because it wasn't until the Bronze Age, around 6,000 years ago, that the Egyptians figured out how to make shears. Before that, the only option was to rub on the sheep to make them shed or pull the underfur off by running your fingers through it. The Romans bred sheep specifically for colored wool, developing flocks that produced white, black, and red. But white wool took off because it became the most coveted color. If you have black sheep fur, all you get is black. Red fur stays red. But white sheep fur, they figured out you could dye it black, red, blue, yellow, or even purple by crushing up seashells. White became the most prevalent color, and black sheep became the ones with the gambling habits and the multiple wives. Robert Bakewell ran a breeding program in the 1700s that doubled the size of his sheep. He took his sheep and sequestered them by size, and then bred the larger males with the larger females until he got the size he wanted. His goal was to create sheep with more wool and more meat, and he was very successful. His efforts became one of the driving principles of On the Origin of Species by Charles Darwin. People think Darwin's work is all about the Galapagos Islands, but it started with a simple farmer's breeding program. Rams have those big horns because they're into head bashing for the ladies. The horns grow the entire life of the ram and can weigh up to 30 pounds, as much as all of the other bones in their body combined. Rams will often rub their horns on rocks to grind them down so they can see better. They'll hit each other with 3,400 newtons of force, 60 times the amount of pressure it takes to crush a human skull. But they have specialized reinforcement at the front of their skull and cushioning inside that prevents their brain from getting rattled. It's like the guys at the bar trying to show how tough they are by slamming their heads on the bar for attention. Sheep have 32 teeth, and 24 of those are molars. They have no upper front teeth, just a hard pad on their gums. They grip the grass with their lower teeth and pull it with their gums. Their teeth grow their whole lives, so they're constantly grinding them down. You can age them by their teeth because they replace 2 baby teeth a year with adult teeth up to 4 years old. I was shocked to find out the top 5 countries for raising sheep are China with 180 million, Australia, India, Iran, and Nigeria with 50 million. New Zealand used to be in the top 5, but they've lost quite a bit of their population. The United States only has about 5 million sheep total and doesn't even make the top 10. Australia exports 400,000 tons of meat annually and is responsible for 25% of the world's wool supply.